Hello，大家下午好，感谢你们再次的收看我们今天这一档节目，名为亚洲企业共享正能量，来到了第19集哦。非常的快哈、哦，那今天也是一个很美丽的一个下午哈、哦，邀请大家一起来观看今天的这一档节目哈。那今天呢，就是想要跟大家分享一个节目哈，因为大家都认为说清真就是哈拉到底是一个怎么样的东西呢？那很多人认为说，诶，哈拉是不是一定要是马来人才能申请的呢？或者是要怎么样的条件才能申请的呢？那今天呢，我们是非常的荣幸哦，可以邀请到2位嘉宾哦，来跟我们分享什么是哈拉哦，到底哈拉的市场要如何进入的呢？那 OK， 首先呢就把这一档节目呢更多的朋友一起来学习，所以呢，在这边呢，敬请你可以把这一档节目赶快的share给我们更多的朋友，邀请他们一起来观看一定要把它这个那么好的节目like 一下like 我们的 page， 然后share去给我们5位的朋友然后share给他们，让更多的朋友一起进来待会我们有一个礼物送给大家那感谢你们继续收看我们这一档的节目那今天这一档节目呢的主题是什么呢？因为今天我们是用双语 English and Mandarin， 英文加中文所以呢我们今天是用双语来分享的那今天呢主题是谈什么呢？就是说哈拉market and how to get halal certification in the right way 就是说我们要如何进到了这个清真的这个市场那我们今天就一定要来跟大家分享一个资讯，你们真的不能错过这个那么好的资讯那在这边呢，如果你有什么朋友，你的企业朋友他们对于他们的产品，他们的一些这一个食品他们想要得到这一个哈拉的这个认证的话呢，赶快的把这一档那么好的节目 live 的送给他们，赶快 share 给他们，一起邀请他们进来一起来观看好，那事不宜迟，我们现在呢就来邀请我们的嘉宾出场我们嘉宾是谁呢？今天呢我们有2位嘉宾那他会跟我们用中文来分享用英文来分享的所以呢我们马上我们的第一位，我们都要请出我们的 Mr. Yap 叶志煌先生Yap Hwang， 他是来自 Founder Marketing。
Hello， 大家好，下午好。是
好，谢谢 Yap。 那我们的这个叶志煌我们的 Yap 也是一个被委任的这一个哈拉 certificate 的一位这个规划师设计师谢谢我们的Yap OK, next I would like to invite who is our VIP for the day? Okay, because we need to use English to invite him in our program here, right? Next, I would like to invite our Dr. Muhammad Iskandar bin Ilyas, Senior Lecturer and the Deputy Chairman of UTM Halal Consortium UTM-HC. Let's welcome our Dr. Muhammad Iskandar.
Hi. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much, Datin. Okay, Datin Jessica and also Mr. Yap.
Alright, thanks our Dr. Iskandar 谢谢我们的 Dr. Iskandar and 谢谢我们的 Yap 来到了我们这一档亚洲企业共享正能量的这一个节目今天来到了第19集那我们还没有开始之前呢，我们首先也一定要帮一个忙要把这一档节目share 给更多的朋友对于这个清真到底清真是怎么样的呢？什么叫做清真 What is Halal？ 赶快的quick share 去给我们更多的朋友让他进来一起来认识这个清真的这个市场到底是怎么样的其实呢我也没有很懂，所以呢今天我是很开心来这边一起来跟大家一起来上课的好的，那好，那我们呢首先呢 let's welcome our Dr. Iskandar to share with us about what is the halal, what is the halal market, and share about how to mention how about introduce about the Halal Malaysia. Okay, what is Halal Malaysia, and about your company, about holistic lab company services. Let's welcome our Dr. Iskandar.
Okay. All right. Okay. First of all, okay, I would like to say a huge thank you to Datin Jessica Tong, okay, from Asia Success, for giving me the opportunity to share some of my experience, okay, related to the halal certification systems, okay, in Malaysia. Okay. Thank you very much again, okay, Datin Jessica Tong. At the same time, I would like to also say my huge gratitude, okay, to Mr. Yap, okay, Mr. Yap from Easyads. Okay, he is basically our close partner, okay, in Malaysia, okay, specifically in terms of try to expand, okay, the halal certifications, okay, community, and also collaborations, okay, and also consultations, okay, here in Malaysia, right? Up until now, we've been doing several different kind of projects, okay, and in fact, okay, we like to explore more opportunities, okay, in terms of how we can help businessmen, okay, entrepreneurs, especially during the COVID-19. Okay, I'm sure that most of us are being affected, okay, by COVID-19, and we would like to explore what kind of opportunity that we can grab in terms of looking into expanding our businesses, okay, for the businessmen and also entrepreneurs. Again, okay, thank you very much, okay, Datin, Jessica, and also Mr. Yap. Right, so please give me the, let me share, okay, my
Sure.
PowerPoint slides here first. Okay, sorry. All right. Can you see my slides now? Okay, all right. Okay, I have somewhere around 30 slides, okay, in my presentation, but don't worry, I'm going to be a bit fast, okay. I'm not going to go so detailed because I would like to have more opportunities for Q&A, question and answer sessions afterwards. If you have any questions, okay, please leave the questions in the comment sections, and we are more than happy, me together with Datin Jessica and also together with Mr. Yap, looking forward to answer your questions, okay, related to halal and also halal certification systems. Okay, again, I would like to introduce myself. Okay, my name is Dr. Mohd Iskandar Illyas. Okay, I'm the senior lecturer of Azman Hashim International Business School in University Technology Malaysia, Johor, okay, in Johor. Beside then becoming a senior lecturer, I'm also the CEO and also co-founder of Holistics Lab sendirian Berhad. Okay, Holistics refers to Halal Informatics. So Halal Informatics is the area whereby we try to combine the technology within the halal industry. So we hope that through technology we can expand and also accelerate the process of halal certifications, okay, not only in Malaysia but everywhere in the world. So when I talk about Holistics Lab is the spin-off company. So what I meant by spin-off company is a company started from University Technology Malaysia, and we started from research and development, and after that we come up with some kind of products and also services which can be commercialized. And we, up until now, we have several different kind of technology and also innovation that has been commercialized. Among them is Hackademy and also Quick Halal. These are the two innovations that we started from research, but at the moment we already commercialize it in the market. And few companies, okay, several different kind of companies already use Hackademy and also Quick Halal, which I'm going to explain to you later. And that is what is Holistics Lab. Okay, but when we look into the issues of halal at the moment, okay, I'm sure that of course you've got the viewer, okay, you as the viewer you have lots and lots of questions, okay, related to halal. But for those companies who already have halal certificate, okay, I would like to say huge congratulations to you, because it's not easy, okay, for a company to get halal certificate. I'm not saying that the non-Muslim company, but this is also affected to the Muslim company as well. Okay, because when you talk about halal certifications, okay, halal certification and also halal, there are two different kind of concept. Okay, when I talk about halal, that is the basic foundations of the halal certification, and in fact that is the basic foundation for us as a Muslim. But again, when I talk about halal and halal certification, we have two different kind of concept. Halal certification is the certificate that you can get after you comply to the requirements and also the necessary rules and regulation set by JAKIM here in Malaysia. So when we talk about in Malaysia, the only agency that is responsible for monitoring and also the management of the halal certification is JAKIM. So you need to understand that one first. So no other agency, okay, no other company can produce halal certificate here in Malaysia. But when we look into the international market, yes, there are other different kind of certification bodies beside than JAKIM. But ultimately, okay, I just want to highlight that, okay, these are among the issues, okay. There are still many companies who have difficulties to get halal certificate, right? And, sorry. Okay, and at the same time, when we talk about JAKIM, for example, so JAKIM is the Jabatan Kemajuan Islam Malaysia who produce, okay, the halal certificate for the company. So they say that, okay, it is easy actually. Yes, okay, partly yes, it is easy, but the thing is that if you know the requirements, if you know the basic rules and regulation to get halal certificate, yes, it can be easy. So what I can say is that if you want to apply for halal, there are some kind of strategy, okay, that you need to comply to. If you follow this strategy, yes, I can say that it will be easier, not easy, but it will be easier, okay, for you to get the halal certificate. And in fact, if you look at the current situation, okay, current scenario in Malaysia, according to this, okay, statistics, 9 out of 10, okay, SMEs. So we talk about small, medium enterprise, okay, who have the biggest difficulties in terms of getting the halal certificate. Okay, one of the reason is because of the lack of knowledge. Okay, so first thing first, you need to understand, you need to have basic understanding of what is halal and how you can apply for the halal certifications. Okay, so that is the one problem, the big problem, okay, lack of knowledge. And the second one is that, okay, you don't have the necessary requirements. Okay, for example, when you look into the products that you have, okay, not all products can apply for halal. Okay, so again, when you look into the knowledge that you have, you need to understand what kind of products that you have. Okay, if your product is about food and beverages, for example, yes, you can apply for halal. But again, not all food and beverages can apply for halal certificate. Okay, one of the example is that, okay, if you look into alcoholic, okay, beverages, okay, you cannot apply for halal certificate. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, ultimately at the end of the day, when we talk about, okay, halal certificate in Malaysia, it is not compulsory. Okay, it is optional. It is not compulsory, meaning that if you don't have any halal certificate, don't worry. Okay, it is not against the law. But what I can say is that if you have halal certificate, it can bring you huge advantage, okay, compared to other companies, because with this halal certificate, it will represent the higher quality, okay, in your product. Because if you fulfill the requirement of halal, you are not only fulfilling the requirement of the Muslim, but also fulfilling the requirements of the higher standards, okay, in the food and beverages, okay, sector. All right, so that is, okay, one thing that you need to understand. If you have that halal logo, okay, you can expand your businesses, you have huge advantage, and in fact, you can export, okay, your product, okay, mostly to the, okay, let's say Middle East country, I'm sorry, right? So because the demand for this halal market is really big, which we're going to discuss in the Q&A session afterwards. Okay, now, if you look into this halal certificate, all right, as I mentioned before, halal concept and also halal certification is two different kind of thing. But again, it is based on the foundation of halal concept. If you look into the JAKIM halal certificate in Malaysia, so we want to understand, okay, first, what type of product qualify to get halal certificate? Yes, it is not compulsory, but these are the 7, okay, the 7 different type of scheme, okay, or category that any company can apply for halal certificate. So it start with the food and beverages, of course, okay, F&B, okay, most of the products, when we talk about halal, it will go back to the food and beverages. Besides that, food and beverages, okay, we can also apply for restaurants. Okay, this one will fall into the second category, which is the food premises. Okay, so food premises, it is quite huge because they have several different kind of sub-scheme under that. Restaurants, okay, after that, fast food chain, okay, hotels, okay, mobile premises, okay, and other different kind of food premises. So that one will fall under the food premises category. And after that, we also can have slaughtering house. So when I talk about slaughtering house, specifically for poultry and also for bovine. when I talk about poultry, it can be under the chicken or maybe ducks. Or when I talk about bovine, it can go back into cows and also goats. So these are the two different main category under the slaughtering house. So when I talk about chicken, okay, chicken is originally that is halal. But when I talk about slaughtering house is how we slaughter, okay, that chicken or maybe cows, okay, in order for it to become halal. Okay, so that is the third category. And after that, the one that is quite popular at the moment is halal cosmetics. Okay, so when I talk about cosmetic, we didn't consume, we didn't eat the cosmetic, but we apply to our body and also our faces. Okay, so some of that is lipsticks, for example, and after that, compact powder, all those different kind of products. And in fact, when I talk about halal cosmetic, is one of the most highly, the highest potential products, okay, when you go into the halal market. Okay, so that is the number 4 category. And after that, we also have halal pharmaceutical. So when I talk about halal pharmaceutical, is under the medicines, okay, vaccine, all those different kind of products. So this is also quite promising area. And after that, we also have consumer goods. When I talk about consumer goods, this one is something beside that food and beverages, cosmetic, and also pharmaceutical. So when I talk about consumer goods, sometimes we can apply for the detergent. Okay, detergent. So the liquid that we do use to clean our clothes, okay, that one is under detergent. And after that, hand sanitizer. Okay, so this one is also very, very important, especially when we talk about during the COVID-19. So we use hand sanitizer, and this hand sanitizer can also apply for halal. So that one is fall under the consumer goods. And after that, the last one is under the category of logistics. So when I talk about logistics, okay, again, we didn't consume logistics, but we use the services of logistics. So under logistics, we have trucks, okay, transportations, and also warehouse. Okay, so these are the area whereby you can also apply for halal certificate. So at the moment, we have 7 different kind of schemes, but again, we have another additional scheme which we call it as the OEM, okay, original equipment manufacturing or manufacturers. And for this, if you, let's say, producing, you have a factory, okay, that produce the OEM cosmetic that you want to license it to other brand, okay, so this is also can be done, and it is such a huge potential under this 8th category. So that is for the halal certifications. So the next one is that, okay, I just want to share a bit about the standards. Okay, when I talk about requirements in terms of getting the halal, okay, in Malaysia, right? So this is another area which might confuse some of the businesses and also some companies, okay, and especially the SMEs, because they might not know, okay, the halal standard exists that they need to refer to. So in order for you to fulfill, to get the halal certificate according to the different kind of scheme, you need to comply to these different kind of standards. So some of you might heard about ISO, the concept of ISO, the International Standard Organization. So that one is more on the standard for the international, but here in Malaysia, we also have Standard Malaysia, okay, that produce several different kind of standards specifically for halal. And up until now, we have 13 different kind of standards related to the halal certification, starting from FMB, cosmetic, pharmaceutical, okay, restaurants, and others. Okay, and the latest one is the medical devices. But unfortunately, up until now, we still didn't have the scheme for the medical devices yet. But they're going to introduce this maybe at the end of this year or maybe next year. So that is another additional scheme for those who wants to do businesses in terms of the halal medical device. Okay, this is another challenges for most of the companies, in order for you to export your product to the international level. So up until now, there are somewhere around 400 different kind of certification bodies, which is similar to JAKIM, at the international level. So 400, but up until now, only 84 certification bodies that is recognized by JAKIM. So what's the implication in terms of these recognitions? So if you are producing a product, in Malaysia, in the factory in Malaysia, but somehow that product use material coming from overseas, from the other countries, for example. So for you, in order for you to get this halal certificate, you still need to have the halal certificate from that raw material coming from your supplier from overseas. So in order to make sure that your halal certificate will be easier, you need to make sure that your supplier, okay, the raw material coming from the raw material from the supplier overseas also need to be halal certified within this 84 different kind of certification bodies. Okay, so once you already have halal over there, then you can just apply it straight away to JAKIM. So that will be under this 84 different kind of certification bodies. Okay, now, so that is basically some basic thing, okay, the foundation in terms of the halal certifications. Okay, now, okay, how can we help you, okay, as Holistic Lab? Okay, so when I talk about Holistic Lab, since we are the spin-off company of University Technology Malaysia, we have 3 different kind of main focus. Okay, the first one is that, okay, we can do the halal industry consultations. Okay, if you want to get help in terms of how to get halal, for example, and so on, okay, that is our main first focus. The second focus is we develop technology. Okay, so we are also the halal technology provider whereby we conduct the research, we develop the technology, and after that we commercialize that technology specifically for the halal industry. And the last one is that we conduct halal industry trainings. Okay, and for your information, we are the certified training provider by JAKIM for the halal trainings, okay, in Malaysia. Okay, we start first with the halal industry consultation. So as I mentioned before, okay, so we can assist company on how to get halal certificate or any kind of questions that you have, okay, related to halal, not only in Malaysia, but also international level. So for example, we also have various different kind of collaboration at the international level. For example, we have collaboration with the Korean company, with the Korean Muslim federations, for example. Okay, we also have collaboration with the Japanese company and also the Japanese certification bodies. And also we have collaboration with Indonesia. Okay, so when I talk about Indonesia, okay, we can see the picture here me together with Prof. Tukoso. Okay, Prof. Tukoso is the director for the halal certification bodies in Indonesia. Okay, previously they are under Indonesia, but now they have the J. Okay, so that was under Prof. Sukoso. So that's why when I talk about consultations, we can assist any companies, okay, not only in Malaysia, how to get halal, but also we can assist you on how to get halal for different kind of countries, okay, at the international level. Okay, and because of that, okay, we have quite a good positive media exposure, okay, up until now. So you can just see in from these slides, okay. Okay, let's go through into the second important things, okay, which is our second focus, which is the halal industry training. So for this training, Mohd is one of the certified JAKIM halal training provider. Okay, so what do we mean by this is that for any kind of halal trainings, okay, certification trainings that we conduct, that one is being endorsed and also being supported by JAKIM. Okay, so especially for 2 programs, the Halal Professional Board program, which is the Halal Executive and also Halal Internal Auditor, that one is being developed and being designed by JAKIM, but we as the training provider, we are just the one who conduct and also deliver it to the public. Okay, so that is the first one. And this is, you can see, okay, the event whereby we receive the certificate, okay, coming from the minister, okay, in 2017. Okay, and for your information, up until now, okay, we have 17 batches, okay, for our halal professional board training programs. So we can say that we are among the most active in Malaysia, and up until now, we already produced 150 graduates or alumni under our program, coming from 55 companies. Okay, for if you have a company, you need to send your staff to attend this training. Okay, so the halal executive and also the halal internal auditor. But again, when I talk about halal executive, that one is the compulsory one for a company medium and above. So you need to have this, okay, one staff, okay, that you appoint as the halal executive, and he or she will assist you, okay, on how to get the halal certificate. And this is the compulsory requirement coming from JAKIM. Okay, so up until now, okay, we have more than 150 alumni coming from private companies. Okay, I can say that we are proud that most of our alumni is coming from the businesses and also coming from the company. Okay, so these are some of the examples of our alumni and also our clients coming from Hershey's, Papa Rich, Gaban, okay, Farmbest, okay, Wilmar, IBD, okay, Lotte Chemical, Coca-Cola, KPJ Healthcare, and others. So I can say that, okay, majority, 95% of our alumni is coming from the businesses and also coming from the companies. And again, for this training, it is HRDF claimable. If you have the contribution to HRDF, you can just claim it coming from that HRDF funding. Okay, that is in terms of the training. And the last one is, okay, in terms of the halal technology provider. So one of the special thing about our training and also our services is that we've been supported by technology. So as a lecturer in UTM, so I need to do research and development, and part of my research is more focused on the IT or digital technology that can focus on halal technology or halal industry. So one of the product that we produce is Hackademy, okay, which is the first, okay, online learning platform. So as I mentioned before, we have the training. Most of our training is being done online. Okay, so because of this, okay, we already have that platform that we can deliver it to our students. Okay, and the second one is Quick Halal. Okay, Quick Halal is basically the first cloud-based mobile halal audit apps. So it's quite a mouthful, but the thing is that with Quick Halal, it can increase, okay, it can make your halal certification process faster, easier, and more cost effective. So because when we talk about Quick Halal, it provides all the requirements in terms of what you need to do. So when we talk about halal again, one of the area that you need to do is halal audit. So this Quick Halal, okay, is an app that can assist you to perform the halal audit process. So we have halal audit checklist and the standards, okay, in the Quick Halal, okay, according to the standard Malaysia just now that I mentioned, okay, it can capture photos, it can annotate evidence and other different kind of things. And at the end of the day, all the report will be generated automatically from, okay, your mobile phone. Okay, so these are some of the benefit of what Quick Halal can assist you. So previously, without Quick Halal, maybe your halal certification, okay, might take between 6 to 24 months. But with Quick Halal, I can say that you can get halal certificate for less than 3 months, okay, by using Quick Halal. Okay, I just want to share a bit, okay, about our achievement and also our awards that we've received so far. So back in 2015, okay, we won the Halal High Tech Challenge, okay, which is the competition, okay, being done by the Platform Venture, and I can say that we are one of the 8 companies in Malaysia who received the funding and also won the competitions, okay, for the Halal High Tech Challenge. And after that, okay, I've also have the opportunity to further studies, okay, and also to get exposure, okay, in Silicon Valley, okay, and I was one of the alumni for the Magic E at Stanford, okay, Magic E at Stanford University, okay, program, okay, in California back in 2017, okay, and in 2017 again, okay, when I talk about Quick Halal has been officially launched, okay, by the minister, okay, back in 2017 during the 8th Halal Certification Bodies Convention. Okay, we also have a very close collaboration with Halal Penang. Okay, back in 2018, we have the MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding with the government of Penang. Okay, so when talk about Quick Halal, okay, Quick Halal has been used by companies, okay, and also businesses. Okay, and one of our partners and also our clients is McDonald's Malaysia. So for your information, McDonald's Malaysia has been used, okay, Quick Halal since 2018. Okay, how do they use Quick Halal? Is basically to manage all 299 outlets. Okay, so up until now, they have 299 McDonald's restaurants all over Malaysia, and each of these restaurants is using Quick Halal to comply to the halal standards. And again, in 2018, okay, I'm pleased to announce that we won the Malaysia Commercialization Year Award under the Ministry of Energy, Science, Technology and Climate Change. Okay, and last year, again, we have another opportunity to expand our business in Korea, and we are part of the 40 companies, okay, that being given the opportunities, okay, to set up our company in Korea and to explore the potential of Quick Halal in the Korean market. So this one is in 2019 up until January this year. So basically, we just able to continue up until January, because after January, okay, the crisis of COVID-19 is spread. So basically, we cannot continue with this program anymore. But again, we are very, very fortunate because we receive lots of support coming from the Ministry of SME and also startup, in Korea. Okay, so I think that's it from me. Okay, I've talked a lot now. Okay, I'm looking forward for any kind of questions. If you want to know more, you can just visit either one of our social media. Okay, we have our YouTube channel. We also have our Facebook page. Okay, under Holistics Lab, Quick Halal, or maybe Academy. We also have Instagram, and also we have the Twitter. So I think that's it from me. If you have any questions, please leave the questions in the comment section below. And again, I look forward for the questions. Okay, I just pass it back to Datin, Jessica. Thank you.
All right, thank you, our Dr. Iskandar. You are really a senior lecturer, okay? You like lecture to me, you know. You use half hour to share about whole knowledge about the halal market and certification. Thank you so much.
Okay.
By the way, I think my digestion is only like 30%, okay? So
Don't worry.
我们线上的朋友如果你的消化刚才我们 Dr. Iskandar 讲的东西太快或者太专业，对不对？ So 大家听得明白了请给我个1好不好？听得明白了请给个1 ，OK？ 听得如果太快的话不是很明白的话给一个2好不好？给一个2好不好？不过1、2都没关系那我相信在短短半个小时我们 Dr. Iskandar 的 sharing 他是一个很 details 很专业的那我相信呢，如果你在做线上的朋友，如果你对刚才这个清真的这一些资讯你想要更多资讯的话 no worry， 不要担心，我们会另外的安排一个 Zoom meeting 特地的为我们线上的朋友一起来就是来更 discuss 更详细的about这一个这个哈拉的东西那如果您有兴趣了解这个哈拉的东西，请你在我们的 comment 里面你放一个 #AS 哈拉 AS 哈拉，那我们会跟你安排一个 Zoom meeting 让你更详细的了解好不好？那如果你想要了解这个哈拉的话，请你放一个 #AS 哈拉，那我们会跟你安排一个 Zoom meeting。好，谢谢 Thank you our Dr. Iskandar about your sharing just now. You can have a break now, have a drink now. OK， 谢谢。好，那我们来到了我们的Yap 叶之煌，我们的Yap你要不要来跟我们deduce一下刚才Dr. Iskandar的，还是我们直接进入了您的这一个 service Easyads 的 service？
我先总结，就是简单的说一下 Iskandar 他在做什么。以中文来讲，跟大家消化会比较快。那就是 Iskandar 他是被Datin 选出来委任的，他不是每个 professor 都可以做到 Datin 的这个 trainer， 只有 Iskandar 他要去考证，跟他整个公司有很多的这个考证的顾问。那他培养出来150个，我是其中一个这个清真顾问。那华人其实很少，因为这个不尽然是每个人有兴趣，但是它是一个必要 for SME， 这是我们知道的。所以当我们在做这个东西的时候，我就碰到 Iskandar 在我一个 Johor 的 export 里面，我在演讲，我在说数码化的时候，那 Iskandar 呢，他就在讲他的这个清真认证的系统，所以这个系统就能跨境。那所以变成也可以把我们的这个费用减低很多。所以就是以往我们讲旧的模式，在2018年3月已经过去了，现在是新的模式。所以请允许我就是 share 我的 screen 我的 PPT， 那我们就可以进一步的了解我们在做什么。对，是的，so 现在大家看得到吗？我的这个 PPT， 对，我先自我介绍一下，那我的名字叶志煌到 Mr. Hwang， 那基本上我在清真界里面，我定位自己是 Halal Certification 跟 Halal Market 的策划师 Planner。那为什么 Planner 呢？因为在2019年开始，其实我们都很少说要找清真顾问，因为 Datin 有自己的要求，所以我们必须要让这个公司自己开始明白，你不要找一个顾问来，你什么也不晓得的情况下拿到清真认证，那是很可怕的事情。这是我们很坚持的，因为我们要做一个真正的清真认证的公司。那基本上我是一个合格的认证专业清真执行师，那我也是这个Holistics Lab， 就是这个 Iskandar 的公司里面，我是被委任为 International Business Development Director， 就是他们的这个国际总监。那我也是这个整个课程的这个推广人。那我也是 UTM-Space 的这个 Smart Partner， 我也是这个创办人，也是这个 IBF 新加坡这个商学会的清真大使。那我们最近也在把这个清真产品推广到全球。那所以我们在把这个，我们知道 COVID-19 嘛，那Datin Jessica 就直接来告诉我说，这个很重要，因为大家企业就直接的可以去到下一个里程碑，就是把产品卖去国外，尤其是中国。那我现在告诉大家，清真市场有多大？什么是清真市场？大家看一下这个数据，这个数据其实在这个 Dr. Iskandar 那里的时候，我们就发现到，全球其实马来西亚在伊斯兰经济指数里面是最高的，报表超过100、125。那你看到其他的国家他们还是蛮低的。那表示什么呢？表示这马来西亚在清真领域里面是一个指标性，是一个全球最公认的清真认证，我们叫名牌，Top Brands in Halal logo 在里面。那基本上我也让大家知道说，2018、2019的经济报告里面，我们看得到说，食品业在清真市场的要求飙升，它是在 trillion 的这个很大的一个兆，13兆里面。已经升到18、19兆的这个市场。那当然还有其他的服装、媒体旅游医药跟美容。那我们也可以知道说，在清真的这个领域里面，其实我们看得到说，食品业其实是很有前景的。为什么呢？那我大概可以跟大家分享一下的概念，因为我也去过中国，跟这个北京中国医协有商讨。那基本上马来西亚清真认证是中国官方承认的。那所有人都会觉得，马来西亚就是第一个在做清真认证的国家嘛，那当然是非常非常的可信度高。所以当我们在走这个时候，你知道中国也是食品大国，那它要外输 raw material， 刚才我们说到，举一个例子，你要做一杯奶茶，你的这个珍珠或者是你的原料来自中国，那间厂也需要有加紧承认的清真中国认证，才能在马来西亚拿到马来西亚清真认证。这是基本的，我们需要了解的市场非常的大。所以当我们在马来西亚也是一个食品不错强的国家的时候，我们就必须要知道，我们本来就在马来西亚，反而是中国很要求我们这些团队去到韩国、泰国去做他们的马来西亚清真认证。那我这边给大家看一下台湾，因为台湾也是一个激发，让我知道说，台湾在搞这个穆斯林市场，那它有17亿的穆斯林市场清真餐饮。那你可以看到说，我们可能在其他国家看到穆斯林友好，是因为全球的这个食品供应，我们全球有1/3的需要清真食品的需求，全球1/3的人口需要。那接下来我们也可以看到，我们知道这个法国，来我们去到法国看一下。那法国基本上在清真的这个报道里面，其实很多餐厅已经被清真餐厅取代所以清真快餐文化已经开始我们说在欧美很盛行。为什么？因为它的食品安全，它的屠宰，清真屠宰是在这个世界指标上是最好的、最科学性的屠宰。那因为这些动物在屠宰过程里面是痛苦是最少的，毒素最少的，所以这些都是我们先要知道说为什么马来西亚清真认证非常非常的有价值。那我们也看得到说，马来西亚其实一直被东盟一些国家变成是主要的这个食品与饮料的制造地。我们知道雀巢来自瑞士，那它在马来西亚有8家食品工厂，都是为了清真认证而来，主要是清真认证，那它就可以跨去好多的国家。那么我们也可以看到马来西亚的 OEM， 那我分享一些数据。那马来西亚的 OEM就是代工厂，基本上它的分布图是拿到这个清真认证的，这是我们公司整理出来给大家知道说，其实你发现到说柔佛很多，因为柔佛是食品强国食品强州，就是这个州很多做清真食品的，做食品业，可是基本上 给大家有个概念说，现在整个马来西亚的食品业里面，不到18%的公司拿到清真认证，所以是很大的一个市场。那你不拿清真认证的，当然，那你食品基本上在马来西亚也只有38%的其他种族的 market 的市场，所以这是很可怕的。所以我们必须要进入这个市场。那我们刚刚我们的 Dr. Iskandar 有提到这个马来西亚的 standard Halal Malaysia standard 就是清真的标准在哪里？我们必须要给大家很直接的看到清真标准。那我们看得到说，基本上 Iskandar 刚才分享的这个Halal Malaysia 的 scheme， 我们叫 category 的话，就是它涵盖7个领域，所以很多找我们去处理的这些公司，他们都会提到说，我们是不是适合不适合？其实通常我们就需要大家了解你在哪一个领域要做怎样子的安排，所以我们把自己定位成我们是清真市场跟清真认证的这个策划师、策划公司。因为基本上我们知道清真认证的申请在马来西亚需要3个步骤。第一，准备 preparation 准备，那准备过程就是刚才 Iskandar 提到了，那老板跟 purchaser 一定要了解，去上一个叫 Halal Awareness 的课程。如果你的公司确定要拿，然后你的公司的条件是在 sales amount 300万以上，你就必须要拿 Halal Executive 的课程，就是 Iskandar provide 的，一定要Jakin 认可得到了这个证，你的公司才能进入下一个步骤。那接下来就是 internal audit。那我分享这个很重要的知识，因为很多商家找我们的时候，他告诉我就是付费，你们帮我拿到，我什么都不理，那不行哦。记得第一个步骤 preparation， 第二个步骤是 internal audit。那通常我们要 documentation， 就是你要准备好你的文件，然后你的所有流程要依照 SOP standard operation 就标准运作的这个作业模式。那这样的情况下，我们接下来就要设立自己的 Halal System Management， 就是你的清真认证所有的管理是在有没有符合这个 Jakin 的要求下。那么最后的部分我们叫做 External Audit， 就是 Jakin 过来的 ，Jakin 会来 audit， Jakin 最后 audit 了过后，他们会写一份报告，那最后裁决的是 Jakin 的 panel 就是他们的这个最高理事会才做裁决。所以通常我们是这样的一个流程，一个周期。如果你不行，或者是发现的问题，通常你会回到 preparation 跟 internal audit 在里面。所以刚刚我们有提到说，Quick Halal 就在这个 internal audit 帮助很多公司完成了大部分，Quick Halal 在里面。那接下来我们看一下说，除了这个课程之外，那其实UTM 这边我们也跟这个 Iskandar 还有这个 UTM Space 有做一些课程。当然，等一下我们会推出一些课程的一些优惠，只要等一下子Datin Jessica 有提到 #AS Halal， 我们会有一个 Zoom， 然后你会拿到一些优惠在这些课程里面。请大家如果有兴趣的话，记得留下 #AS Asia Success AS Halal， 那就可以了。我们工作人员会联系你。那接下来请你看一下，我们除了这些之外，我们还去到了清真出口外贸中国渠道。那各位，这个东西我们会专业的在完全说明为什么？因为我们公司明白Halal Malaysia 拿到过后你要去哪里，怎样帮你的公司赚更多的这个盈利，那这很重要。我们付出了，我们很认真的在把清真认证拿到过后，我们就必须要把我们推向全球。所以我们现在最大的市场复苏在中国的需求，跟中国有很多的买家，所以这方面我们已经完成了。所以我们是一个生态的，对于一些公司来说的话，那所以你就可以去到这个，我们在中国有自己的 marketing， 我们有自己的这些product registration 的服务，跟找到买家给你。好，那你可以上架线上线下都行。那最后我们也可以看到这些是我们在合作的这些渠道有 online 有 offline 有盒马，这些大家都很熟悉。但是哪一个要先做，那就需要策划。为什么？因为你做了很多不一定有效果，所以我们策划是需要策划出这个我们达到这个 KPI， 达到这个指标，那让你的公司产生可靠的盈利。那基本上一些清洁用品 personal care 都很重要上一场我们在 Holistic 有说过这些了这是 Iskandar 那边。那最后如果你想要策划你的 Halal Certification 跟 Halal Market， 你可以联系我的公司这个东西，或者是找这个 Asia Success 他们直接找他们也行。 OK， 那这是我的公司的服务跟一些重要的资讯跟 data 的分享，谢谢。Datin Jessica。
好，谢谢我们的 Mr. Yap，我们的叶志煌哈，不敢叫你大哥，叫你老师，因为我知道你在这一个柔佛是一个很出名的老师，在宽中。Where is Mr. Yap？Where is Mr. Yap？OK，Mr. Yap 他讲完话过后，是不是还要去休息一下？等一下我们再邀请他进来。OK， 好，我们先谢过我们的Mr. Yap 我们的叶大哥叶老师哈。Thank you, our Yap and Dr. Iskandar for your sharing. Okay, before we proceed for the Q&A, 那我们所有的朋友在线上的朋友，再一次的感谢你留守到现在哈。那希望你呢也可以高抬贵手哈，把这个 program share 出去给我们更多的朋友一起来观看哈。那我们线上的朋友还有很多跟我们在一起的，有 Dato' Paul Wong、Vince Ong、Brian Lee， 谢谢你 Vince 你的这个燕窝要申请哈拉了哈。Jimmy Yong、SK Chong，Thank you SK Chong 大哥 ，Kim Dan 哈，我们的还有很多线上的朋友哈，谢谢你们留守到现在哈。那如果你觉得这个欢迎我们的 Yap 回来了哈。那如果你觉得刚才我们的分享非常的帮助到你有资讯的话，请给我们一个1好不好？请给我们一个1哈，代表呢就是说刚才我们的2位分享者都是 Iskandar 还有我们的 Yap 分享的非常的棒哈。当然这两位一个 lecturer 一个老师加起来，其实是已经轰炸我的头了，太多这个哈拉资讯有没有？我相信呢，我们只看1次是不足够的 ，OK？ 那在座的线上朋友或者是你的朋友的朋友，他们有什么产品？刚才都看到说有7个类别嘛，对吧？不一定是食品嘛，还有很多都可以申请的。那如果你对于你的企业、你的产品 ，OK， 需要有这个清真的认证的话，如果你想要，就是我们可以帮助到你的话，请你在我们的 comment Asia Success 的 comment 里面放一个 #AS Halal。那我相信呢 ，OK， 今天这个 live 呢只是一个很快速的一个 details 哦。那我相信我们可以安排一个 Zoom meeting。就是 specific 只是谈这一个哈拉的这一个市场，还有哈拉的这个认证希望在这个 Zoom meeting 的2个小时里面可以帮助到你的如果你有兴趣想要了解更多的话，请你在我们的 comment 里面放一个 AS 哈拉，不然的话我真的不知道你有兴趣 OK， 请帮个忙放到一个 #AS 哈拉，那我相信我们可以帮你帮助到你在这一块了哈，我相信And Dr. Iskandar is very expert and very experienced in this. OK， 好，谢谢我们的 Yap， 谢谢我们的 Dr. Iskandar. OK， 所以有什么问题，请你在 comment 里面 give questions. Later we have our Dr. Iskandar and Yap to answer your question. 好，那当然 before we go for the Q&A section, so I would like to do some promotion here. OK。Asia Success Promotion here. Okay, so in conjunction to celebrating our Asia Success Media Group 10 years anniversary, you see, so fast, you see. Here also come out already. 10 years anniversary. Here I would like to, Dr. Iskandar don't smile at me, okay? Yeah, I would like to give away a 1-year digital magazine, 1-year digital magazine to all our friends here, in our Facebook friend, all our friends here, alright? So it's worth for 88 ringgit. So your job is very easy. Just like our page, okay? Like our page, okay? And follow the page. Share to tag 5 person. Share and tag 5 person. Okay? In comment, you just put hashtag I love Asia Success. Okay? I love Asia Success. So we will give away this 1-year digital magazine for you. Yep. So because magazine not so fast, but digital magazine is very fast for you. Okay, so just leave now hashtag I love Asia Success. We'll give away this 1-year digital magazine. By the way, you just need to like the page, follow the page, and share out the post to 5 person and hashtag I love Asia Success. I will give away this. All right. Thank you again for our Dr. Iskandar and Yap here. Dr. Iskandar also need to like my page. And Yap also is always our friend here. Okay, my boss. Thank you so much. I know even though it's Chinese, but never mind. we will improve and we'll put more information about this, okay? Okay, and I sure is our good friend here because my boss, Dato Jackie, and Mr. Yap is a long time friend, long time friend, okay? Okay, so, okay, next we proceed for the some questions. This question is compiled from others. It's some important question, some that might need to know. Oh, I think before that, the first question, is it this one? Yes. Is it this one? Let me see. How is the? Okay, yes. Okay. May I know for Yap? Okay. How halal market? How halal product demand in global market? 我们的这个清真产品啊，如何在这个全球化，就是它就是它的 demand 高不高啊？Let's invite either Dr. Iskandar or Yap to answer this question.
So I think I answer first in Mandarin. So Dr. Iskandar. So 清真产品基本上的 demand 非常的高，因为马来西亚的清真认证基本上为什么比方说我去到中国想要拿马来西亚清真认证，那我去到韩国也是，因为在伊斯兰的这个market 里面，他们很认真的去看待这个清真认证的可靠性。跟这个我们叫权威性，当然有的选，当然选他们最相信、最可靠的，就是 Halal Malaysia。所以当我们在做这个东西的时候，其实我这边有一些资讯给大家知道是，中国常常把食品卖去给这个阿拉伯，就是这些 raw material， 其实他们也要清真认证，可是他们更想拿到的是马来西亚的清真认证，所以这一块是我们要清楚知道，马来西亚的产品其实如果我们懂得做 marketing。我们懂得把它推广，就是其实很好的卖去很多国家，不然的话 ，Nestle 也不会进来马来西亚，hershey 旭也不会进来 ，correct or not？Hershey International Company they established in Malaysia, so because Halal Malaysia is one important point. Dr. Iskandar, can you explain detail about this?
Yeah. Yep. Okay, right. So when we talk about halal logo, okay, so halal logo is a very important tools that you can use, okay, to establish or maybe expand your business, right? So with that halal logo in your product, okay, it will be easier for you to penetrate the international market, especially for the Muslim country. And in fact, if we look into, okay, the Middle East company, Middle East country. So we have Arab Saudi, okay, we have Egypt, okay, we have UAE and so on. They have a big or strong preference towards the Malaysia halal logo. Okay, because when I talk about Malaysia halal logo, it's been there since 1965. 1965, we already have that halal logo. But again, okay, during that time, okay, not many products have that halal logo. Okay, and our systems in terms of halal certification system has been improved over and over again, okay, up until 2020. And up until now, I can say that Malaysia is the only country. Okay, Malaysia is the only country in the world whereby halal certification system is being managed by the government. Alright, so only JAKIM is the only government agency in the world who manage the halal certification system. Even though when we talk about Singapore is not under government. Thailand is not under government. Indonesia previously is not under government because that one is under the NGO, non-government organization, which is MUI, Majlis Ulama Indonesia. But somehow they also want to replicate or try to follow the Malaysian formula in terms of establishing the halal certification bodies under the government. So when I talk about under government is that there are several different kind of benefits that we have because the system is being governed by the government, okay, being controlled by the government, and ultimately at the end of the day, the price, okay, the fees that you need to pay for the halal certificate is way much cheaper compared to the international one. So we have a very strong brand, we have a very strong halal certification system, and also it is also cheap. Okay, but again, you need to follow all those requirements in order for you to get that halal certificate. So with that halal logo in your brand, you can just expand it to the international level because other country always recognize JAKIM halal logo. So it will be easier for you.
Okay, one question, just now before I forgot. Just now you mentioned JAKIM is the only body recognized in whole world, is it? in by government. So what is the difference? What is the difference between government and private sector? What is the difference? You mean that government is more recognized and private not recognized? Is it this mean? Or pricing?
Okay. So, yep, right. As I mentioned before, all over the world we have 400 certification bodies, but only 84 being recognized by JAKIM. So one of the biggest advantage is the fees, because when you talk about JAKIM, JAKIM for the process, for the management of halal certification in Indonesia is heavily subsidized by the government. So the government give it so many incentive to JAKIM in order for them to manage the halal certification. So when I talk about international level, I cannot memorize. In fact, I don't know the whole fees of all the world, but I can say that just give you one example from this one certification bodies. They charge 40,000 euro. For one certificate, for one product.
Yeah. Very expensive.
40,000 euro for one product. I don't want to mention which country is it. But that is what happens because for their certification bodies, nobody assists. The government didn't assist. So they make money coming from this certification process. So right, and in fact for that country, it is not really established throughout the entire global scenario. But when I talk about JAKIM is being recognized, and on top of that, it is really cheap. Just for your information, the fees imposed by JAKIM is per certificate. So meaning that you just pay for one certificate. You can just put as much as possible in terms of product.
For further information, we will have Zoom meeting to tell you more of this. Okay, thank you, our Dr. Iskandar. Okay, so we proceed for the next question. Before that, any question from the floor, from our Facebook friend here, please write down in the comment. Later, we will answer your question here. Here, we have another 5 questions to go for. Okay, so now, second question. Yeah, just tell us, how product Malaysia enter to the halal global market?
Okay, let me explain in Mandarin. So, 我说华语。那基本上，要进入这个国际市场，其实对我们来说，首先你要找对管道，跟你自己的产品是属于什么产品，因为市场、品牌跟渠道对了，那基本上就很容易去到。因为很多中小企业他们很喜欢去就事的去展，那当然 COVID-19 过后也不能展，所以这样的一个情况下，我们要讲在 COVID-19 在6个月里面把你的产品销去全球。如果你已经有了清真认证，其实你可以走我们在星期天会跟 Easyads 会有一场会专讲这个渠道。那基本上我们通常会找对公司，我们这些公司已经有买家了，对你的产品，他们需要 Food Safety 很高的认证的，那就是 Halal Malaysia。因为所有国家当他们要进口产品的时候，他们要知道你来自哪一个国家，食品安全标准高不高，有没有你当地的认证，或者你当地卫生局的，比方说马来西亚有 Mohd， 马来西亚有 Halal， 如果你有了过后，你去中国、去新加坡、去欧洲、去沙地阿拉伯都没有问题啊。只是现在很多食品业的人可能已经有了，就直接卖出国吧，留一点本地市场给一些还没有证的去跑一跑，因为我们知道市场会饱和的。那市场的消费力可能不高的情况下，我们就赚外国的钱，然后让马来西亚快一点富有一些，让我们的企业家赚多一点嘛。因为给你一个讯息，就是中国市场，中国一个省就是马来西亚全国人口，可以吗？中国有33个省，那中国的33倍的市场你要不要？那所以我们先 focus 在中国，那当然还有其他国家。其实对我来说，有很多台湾、中国、韩国、泰国的食品商或者是清洁品商，他们趋之若鹜要来马来西亚。在 before COVID-19 之前，我们就有几十个国外的商家，食品跟美容品的，他们要来马来西亚设厂，就是为了分一杯羹。所以马来西亚的 SME 要加油哦。对，我刚讲到这。
马来西亚的企业家加油，对我们大家一起要加油啊 ！All right， 我对刚才有什么 sharing 吗？这个 question 的。
Okay. So, all right. I just want to add just a few things. Okay, let me share. The slides that has been shared by Mr. Yap before.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a very important statistics that we have. Okay, right now. Okay, so if you look at these statistics, how big is the halal market? So in 2017, the size is somewhere around 2.1 trillion. 2.1 trillion. Okay, that one is the global market size. Okay, and it is projected will be up to 3 trillion, okay, by the year 2023. But again, if you look into this the different category of which products and also services which has high demand. Yes, of course, when I talk about halal food, okay, food and beverages, that one is the biggest one. Okay, but I just want to highlight also another important area, okay, which is this modest fashion. Okay, fashion, when I talk about clothes, okay, for example, when I talk about for the Muslim, okay, for the ladies, okay, need to wear tudung or hijab. Okay, so this couple of years, okay, the increase in terms of this modest fashion, okay, is increasing so tremendously. Okay, so but again, when I talk about modest fashion, okay, you don't need to get halal certificate for this. Okay, right, so no halal certificate for this, but again, it contributes towards the halal economy. Okay, so what you can do is also you can also look into this modest fashion, because what you can do is just design the clothes, and after that, okay, develop the clothes, and after that you can just market it. Okay, and in fact, okay, I can say that, okay, this area is not only for the normal day-to-day apparel, but also again when I talk about sports, for example. So last year or last 2 years, Nike already started, okay, a modest fashion for their female athlete. Okay, so even a big brand like Nike also produce, okay, clothes for within this modest fashion. So what I can say is that, okay, beside then that traditional halal market, for example, like food, pharmaceutical, cosmetic, and so on, you can also consider, okay, going into this modest fashion, or maybe halal travel and other halal media, for example. Okay, so basically that is what I just want to add up. But again, okay, the size of this halal market is huge. Even if you can just, let's say, look into 0.01%, okay, of that halal market, I think you already, I can say, rich already, like, to look into.
So for Iskandar, Dr. Iskandar, so Malaysia only get 0.3% for the global market, correct?
Yes.
Only 0.3%, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that we can just be more than that. What you can do is you can just plan. Okay, for example, when I talk about, for example, a company like Apple, okay, they design everything, but at the end of the day, they have their factory in China or maybe other country. What we can also do is that, okay, we can just design a product. Okay, we can just have our factory in Indonesia, for example. And in fact, when look into Indonesia, Indonesia is the largest halal market in the world. Just our neighbor, is just only 1 hour flight. Okay, we already reached, okay, Indonesia. So that is the one of the target market that we should focus on. Okay, okay, Indonesia.
Yes.
Okay, thank you for this. Okay, next we go for the third question. Sorry, Dr. Iskandar. Just now I do a wrong thing. I just drink in front of you. I'm so sorry. I forgot already.
No problem. Yes, it's okay, Datin. No problem. It's okay.
I should drink.
Don't worry.
Yeah, okay, not like that. Okay,
It's okay.
Okay. No, we must respect each other. Okay.
It's okay. No problem.
Okay, next. The third question is my question as well. Yeah. Okay. So do you think halal certificate is important for Malaysia company? But I always think that it's very important. Just that some entrepreneur that very difficult to apply, or don't know how to apply, or maybe they don't have a right way to apply. So sometimes they will maybe in the media they have any mislead for this. Maybe can you do some explanation on that?
Okay. Yep, Mr. Yap.
I reply first. Okay, so 在马来西亚的这个市场里面，基本上来讲，很多公司他们对清真认证很模糊。那他们，我说2018年前他们都很模糊，2018年后你要跟紧UTM Holistic Lab 要跟紧我们 Halal Solution， 就是 Easyads 在做的东西。因为我们做的项目其实基本上你看到槟城的这个Halal这个计划其实很成功。所以当investor 来到马来西亚，或者是马来西亚的商家，他们要申请的时候都找不到人，所以怎么做 ？Iskandar 的团队他们做了很好的 planning 给这个槟城，然后也签了 NOU in 槟城。So 这样的一个项目来讲的话，其实我们讲马来西亚的各商家基本上如果模糊和你要这个清真认证的话，其实基本上你就要进我们的 zone 哦，所以你要 hashtag AS 哈拉，那我们就请这个 Easyads organize 这个 zone 给大家进来，更 detail， 直接听懂，直接听懂，直接做落地的，
落地的。
Okay. We need to implement.
All right.
Yeah.
Yep. So thank you very much, to Datin, Jessica, for your belief, in the halal certificate. All right. Yes, I can say that, halal certificate, is not compulsory, but again, it is very important, to help companies to expand your business, not only in Malaysia, but again, to the whole world. Yes, there are some kind of challenges, in order for you to get the halal certificate. Yes, the thing is that if everybody can get halal certificate, so basically it will be no special, nothing special about halal certificate, right? So one of the reasons why is it quite challenging, to get halal certificate, because you need to fulfill various different kind of requirements. So you need to have a company. You need to comply to certain different kind of rules and regulations. You need to have a certain number of staff with different kind of qualifications, and after that you also need to have again SOP, as Mr. Yap mentioned just now. So if you look at the circle, the three different kind of phase, that is a very good representation of how you can get halal certificate. So we try to cater different kind of aspect, from this aspect of the educations, the aspect of technology to support the SOP, and also how you can get prepared, when JAKIM come, to visit you to conduct the halal hot audit. So these are the different kind of things, that you need to fulfill. Yes, it is challenging. Again, I can say is that, me together with Mr. Yap, we already identify a strategy, several different kind of strategy on how to assist entrepreneur and also businessmen, to facilitate your process to get the halal certificate and according to rules and regulations set by JAKIM. So the thing is that it can be easy, but you need to follow this different kind of strategy, which, again, me and Mr. Yap, can explain to you maybe, in the Zoom meeting later.
Yes. All right, thank you, Dr. Iskandar. Okay, got one question from the Facebook. From the Facebook. Okay, I received a question here. Okay, it's SK Chong. Okay, SK Chong, SK Chong also is our good friend from Penang. All right, it's a huge company as well. So asking that about the Halal Institute, is it only for Malay or others race also can attend and certify as a professional halal certification? Again, the question is about the Halal Institute. Is it only for Malay or other races also can attend and certify as a professional halal certification?
So maybe Dr. Iskandar, you can answer. Yeah, I answer. Okay. So in Mandarin, 所有人都可以参与这个培训，只是说all people can join. But if your company is multinational company and the sales amount is over the medium size company, so you need to hire a Muslim become your company halal executive. So must hire a Muslim to attend our course to get the JAKIM certification cert. But if you are purchaser and you are the boss or you are manager, welcome. You just join like me. I'm not Muslim, but I join. And then I talk with Goldberg about the halal certification because I understand. And then in our halal group, we can get the some standard information from Holistic up to that. Today announced, tomorrow we get it. Okay.
Yep.
And then we get the whole life partnership and consultation together. Yeah, please join us.
Yep.
Okay,
yeah.
first
So I just want to add a few things.
I register.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Datin, Jessica. So by the way, again, as mentioned by Mr. Yap just now, yes, anybody for us, for Holistics Lab, we accept everybody who wants to join our program, because at the end of the day, what you get is knowledge. Knowledge is very, very important. And don't worry, the thing is that, we are not producing, for example, when I talk about Ustad, I'm sure that you guys know about Ustad or Ustazah. No, our objective is not producing, Ustad or Ustazah, but the thing is that we are producing the experts, in terms of the process of halal certifications. Yes, at the end of the day, you cannot become the halal executive within the organization, because one of the requirements is that you need to be a Muslim. if you want to be the halal executive. But the thing is that if you are the boss, okay, you can still attend the halal awareness or maybe the halal executive program so that you yourself know what are the procedure, okay, to get the halal certificate from A up until Z. And please remember that, okay, when we talk about halal certificate, okay, you need to renew this halal certificate every 2 years. Okay, or maybe sometimes you add new products or new services. Okay, for example, if you during the first time, okay, applying the halal certificate, you have only 5 products, but later on you add more and more and more products. So you need to understand what are the procedure of applying or adding new product within your organizations. So there are several different kind of procedure, there are several different kind of rules and regulations that you need to comply. And if you attend this program, okay, you will get the latest informations, okay, coming from JAKIM through Holistic Lab.
Yes. So
OK，
如果大家要了解这一块，可能就去 Zone 里面，你更容易明白。因为我们有2种课程，一个是 Halal Awareness， 就是给老板跟 purchaser 上的。那你明白了整个 process 过后是吗？你才确定你公司需不需要派一个人来上课，就是 Muslim。其实你整个公司申请的时候，不需要有任何的 shareholder director 是Muslim， 不需要，只是你要成立一个我们叫 Halal Board。就是你的公司要有一个 Halal Community. Okay, your company when you apply, you need to form a Halal community. Okay, maybe 2 of them must be Muslim or 3 of them must be Muslim. Yeah, but your company no need the director no need become Muslim. Okay, no need. Okay, it's the wrong message. Yeah.
这样子。
Just want to add. Okay, up until now, Mr. Yap. Okay, how many graduates are not non-Muslim in Holistic? I think maybe 6 or 7, right?
Yeah, no more than 10. Yeah, very less.
So the thing is that we open it for everybody.
Yeah.
OK， So SK 回答他明白了 ，understand and thank you for your explanation. Yeah. OK， 好 ，Yeah. The next one, can we proceed? OK. Yep. Just want to ask. I think some of them is asking that how to apply. What is the requirement to apply? So just share with us, what are the requirements to apply the Halal Malaysia for a company?
So I explain first. So OK， 我说中文啊。第一就是你要申请的过程里面，你的公司要确定明白整个清真认证是你要的吗？因为过程当中我们才说有3个部分。第一就是你的公司不可以是没有注册的公司，一定要是合法的有注册公司，然后有一个地点。如果你是有营业的餐厅，你要是有地方政府的这个市政局的这个准证，那就可以申请了。然后第二就是你要准备1个员工到2个员工，他是穆斯林。如果你公司很小，那就1个就够了。如果你公司比较大，2个是比较好啦。那这样的一个情况，如果你公司是工厂，它是有3个 shift， 你就需要3个，就2个 shift 就2个，通常我们2个就够了。那其实他的职位高低不重要，最重要是他要加进来的时候，就他们要在一起回答问题，这个很重要，就是说，因为我们教会了这个你们就要去教你所有的员工，那不要省 costing， 再去我们线上的这些课程都有的。好，那基本上的条件是这样子而已。Okay, next we pass that to Dr. Iskandar. More detail about this. Yeah.
Okay. So right, okay, when I talk about requirements to apply halal certificate, okay, for a company, all right, there are 2 different kind of category in terms of applying, okay, either domestics or international. So meaning that domestic is a company within Malaysia owned by the Malaysians, okay, or maybe co-owned with the foreign companies as well, okay, but that is under the domestic. So that is the first category. But at the same time, okay, also JAKIM also accept international applications, okay, factory overseas, okay, but with halal JAKIM coming from Malaysia JAKIM. So that is 2 different kind of category. But at the same time, in terms of you to get halal certificate, okay, one of the important things that you need to refer to this one manual. We call it as the manual procedure for halal certification in Malaysia. That is the manual produced by JAKIM. Okay, so that is the first category. Okay, but at the same time, in terms of you to get halal certificate, okay, one of the important things that you need to refer to this one manual. We call it as the manual procedure for halal certification in Malaysia. That is the manual produced by JAKIM. Alright, so this one is free. Okay, you can just download it. Okay, you can read it. Okay, you can understand it. Okay, and within this manual, okay, they provide two basic requirements: the general requirements and also the specific requirements. So when I talk about general requirements, is that okay for any companies, for any kind of skill, you need to comply this. Okay, either you are food and beverages, cosmetic, pharmaceutical and so on, you need to comply into this. Okay, there are several different kind of requirements, but I can just share with you few of them. For example, first thing first, you need to be registered with SSM. Okay, so that is the fundamental, the most important thing. If you don't register, you cannot apply for halal. For example, maybe if you have gerai, okay, so you are running business without that SSM. Okay, yes, you can just do your business, but the thing is that since you don't have SSM, you cannot apply for halal. That's why sometimes when we talk about businessmen in pasar malam, yes, they are doing their business really well, but because they don't have any SSM, they cannot get the halal certificate. The second one is that you also need to have PBT license. Okay, so without PBT license, okay, you cannot apply because PBT license will provide the basic foundation in terms of whether you comply to the basic requirement coming from the PBT. Okay, so those are the two things. And other things is, for example, they're going to check whether your product is qualified or not. Okay, for example, if let's say you are producing clothes, okay, you don't need to apply for halal. So do not come to Mr. Yap or me asking me okay doctor, I want to apply for halal for my clothes. Okay, you don't need to apply for that. Okay, so you can just provide that, and also you can just export it without any problem. So you need to clarify in terms of this general requirement first. And on top of that, for different kind of scheme, they also have specific requirements. Okay, so there will be lots and lots of checklists that you need to comply to. But again, as I mentioned before, me and also Mr. Yap, okay, we have some kind of strategy and also formula on how we can assist you. Okay, assist you on how to facilitate your process to make it your process easier, faster, and also very, very cost effective. Okay, so we hope that we can just discuss it in the Zoom meeting later.
Yeah, Zoom meeting. Yeah, which hashtag AS? Yeah, AS Halal. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Yes， 一定要打上 hashtag AS Halal 哦，因为这一个呢，就会我们就会把你邀来这个讲 about 这个 Halal market。还有 Halal certification 更详细的资料哈，可能有更多的 tips， 更多的 promotion， 更多的 special offer 给我们线上的朋友的，所以你要把它打上哈，打上这个呢，我们就会特别安排一个关于这个 Halal certificate 的一个 training 给大家的哈，就不是 training 讲错了，一个分享会给大家哈。好的 ，next I think it's the last question from the floor is asking about the what is the JAKIM most concerning when they visit for the inspection for the company halal application JAKIM 来了过后我们要注重什么东西要注重干净还是怎么样的请我们来Yap回答一下。
OK， 我说中文 OK。Normally， 通常来的他不会是JAKIM 的这个负责人而已，他也是卫生局 KKM 也会一起来。So 70%他会关心你的清洁干净跟这个安全。那30%他就会问你明不明白这个哈拉跟哈ran的差异，他会问你知不知道，问你的员工不一定问你，他会问你的员工 ask your staff about the halal knowledge, do you understand? And then you need to put SOP. All the process need to put SOP. So we can consider halal certification is like ISO, is like HACCP stand ranking, but more easier if you follow holistic and our strategy. Yeah, because your staff need to answer question. Some of your staff maybe is like foreigner worker. So maybe they don't understand at all. So maybe you need to show them the SOP like picture, step by step, using the picture. So halal officer, they will understand, oh, you do a lot of effort about this. They will believe you are the one can get the halal certification. Okay? Yeah, Dr. It's your turn.
Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Iskandar.
All right.
Please answer the last question.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, what of the process or procedure in terms of for you to get halal is that, as mentioned, inspection. So when we talk about this inspection is that, JAKIM staff will physically come to your premises, okay, to your factory to check several different kind of things. So when I talk about inspection, it can be the inspection for the first time, meaning that before this you don't have any halal certificate and this is your first time getting applying for the halal certificate. Or sometimes, okay, JAKIM will also conduct spot check. Okay, so spot check meaning that they can just come anytime. Okay, maybe they will come together with the KKM and other different kind of agencies.
They didn't call you first. Do they call you first? No.
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 They will just go straight. Okay. They will not inform you earlier, so they just come, okay, and just do the inspection. But again, when talk about for the first time, okay, after you already pay for the fees and so on, okay, you can just stand by. Okay, standby meaning that, okay, within that 1 week or 2 weeks or maybe 1 month, okay, they can just come anytime during that period. Okay, but again, okay, you don't need to worry because if you fulfill all the requirement as mentioned, like as Mr. Yap before this, the SOP, all the documentations, what they need to do is, okay, what they do is they just want to come and verify the thing that you submit, okay, through the online system is consistent with whatever that you have in your factory. So they just come, okay, you say that, okay, you have 3 staff, okay, where is your staff? Okay, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So you say that, okay, you have a products, okay, how many products do you want to apply? You want to apply for 5 products. Okay, you are using what kind of material? These are just doing the cross-checking. Okay, they just want to verify whatever that you claim during your application, is it consistent with the actual thing that you have in your factory? That's it. As simple as that. Okay, as long as you provide the right information, the right things, I don't think that you have any issues, no problem at all. And in fact, JAKIM come, they just go according to that procedure. The procedure is very, very clear, okay, according to the manual procedure, and if you are complying to that, okay, there are no issues actually, okay, in terms of you getting the halal certificate. But again, I just need to remind you, you need to comply to the standards and also the manual. Okay, if you follow that, okay, no problem. But again, right, okay, I just want to again promote, okay, AS Halal. Okay, just go hashtag AS Halal and after that, maybe you can just meet again, okay, during the Zoom meeting later.
Yes. So for more information, we have a Zoom meeting is better. And thank you for our Dr. Iskandar for the sharing. Just now you mentioned about the JAKIM come to spot check. I think it's something like assessment, is it? They come for assessments, your company, Yeah, okay, like go for examination. Okay. Thanks for thanks for all the sharing. Thanks for Dr. Iskandar for the sharing and Yap for the sharing. OK， 那我相信我们线上的朋友，我相信我们的这2位嘉宾这2位贵宾跟我们分享关于这个清真市场和这个清真的这个认证相信在这边呢是告一个段落了那至少在这个1个半小时里面，你大概抓到了这一个清真的重要性这个清真市场的重要性，还有大概要如何去申请这些一些 details 对不对？所以呢，如果在座的线上朋友们或者你朋友的朋友，他们对于这个清真的认证想要更了解的话，欢迎你在我们的 comment 里面打上一个 #ASHalal， 我们会在下个礼拜 OK 下个星期的时候会安排一个时间跟大家做一个会合的那谢谢，再次的谢谢我们所有线上的朋友 ，Thank you so much. Before that, we go for a group photo first, OK, group photo. Please have a look. OK, later, Check out this. OK, come our Dr. Iskandar and Hwang. OK. But safety purpose, handphone also, yes. OK, thank you. All right. So here I would like to say Selamat Hari Raya to our Dr. Iskandar. Selamat Hari Raya. And to all our friends here. Okay. Okay, for the last, can you share one positive word to all of us here? Positive energy words. Anything like be happy, be strong, also can. Start from Dr. Iskandar.
Okay, yes, okay, all right. I understand that we are facing a huge challenge, okay, at the moment, okay, with COVID-19, okay, it affected most of the companies. But again, okay, as a Malaysian, okay, I'm very, very proud of us as Malaysian because we are doing quite well compared to other countries. Okay, if you look at the US, okay, for example, the Europe, for example, they are having such a big problem, okay, over there. But again, okay, I'm very proud as a Malaysian because we are yes, okay, complying to the government instruction, but again, with the support of the government, we receive a few assistance coming from the government. But again, don't worry, we will face these challenges and we will win at the end of the day. Right? What we can do is just persevere. Don't worry. We have lots and lots of support. We have the support coming from Asia Success. We also have support coming from Easyads. What we can do is that we need to support each other. With this support between one another, I think we can just go through all these challenges, and hopefully one day everything maybe not going back to the normal before, but with the new normal. Inshallah.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
And again, I just want to add one more thing. I hope that Mr. Datin Jessica, can you just share the link that I provide in YouTube? Because we have the video that summarize the strategy of how to get halal certificate easier. I have it here in the private chat. Maybe you can just share it with the rest of the audience. Maybe
a link. Okay.
Yes. So maybe you can just share, because I cannot share that.
Yeah, later I just put it on. Let all our friends here to know about these things, right?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, give me a small.
Okay. But again, again, thank you very much, to Datin Jessica, for the opportunity for me to share, some of my experience and knowledge, and also, of course, Mr. Yap, our good friends, from Easyads, for giving us the opportunity.
Okay, so this is the link, Dr. Iskandar, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep. The YouTube link.
Okay, so 请我们在座现场的朋友，如果你想要了解更多关于这个，他就是 Dr. Iskandar 有提供了一个 YouTube 的一个 video 给大家，所以你可以在这边就是可以做一个 download 的哈。谢谢 Dr. Iskandar。Right. So next 我们invite我们的 Mr. Yap 给我们做一个正能量的分享鼓励更多的人。
是的，谢谢Datin Jessica，谢谢 Dr. Iskandar。基本上我们会在这里，就是因为我们都相信危机来了，那就是团结，一起转机。那我们把握现在所有的资源，我们一起让马来西亚更好，让马来西亚因为碰到一些困难，而我们成长的非常非常的快，这是一个加速成长的机会，大家加油！
是
，Thank you，
谢谢我们的 Yap 的一个正能量的分享 ，Thank you so much。好的，那大家请继续的留守，我们在星期6的晚上，我们有一个就是教我们大家如何如何说更好的一个 powerful 的 words， 还有教你如何就是 writing skill 就是 excellent via communication。然后礼拜天的下午呢，我们就有邀请到我们的一位朋友叫 Michael 来跟我们分享，就是还有 Yap 跟我们分享这一个这个如何进入这个中国的市场，对吗？如何进入这个中国的市场的这个节目，所以请大家继续留守我们亚洲企业的这一个节目那感谢我们两位嘉宾 ，Thank you Mr. Yap and Dr. Iskandar 来到了我们今天这个节目亚洲企业共享正能量的第19集的这一个这个节目，再一次的感谢大家。那最后呢，就是说如果您想要了解更多，请你打一个 #AS Halal，OK， 我们会安排一个，because I love my company， so I love AS Halal，OK， 所以我们会安排一个 Zoom meeting 给大家。好，然后还有我们庆祝了这个亚洲企业这个10周年庆我们送上了一个电子版的这个电子版的杂志亚洲企业品牌杂志给大家，所以您只要做一个就是 like and share follow， 然后 tag 给5位的朋友，放一个 hashtag 我爱亚洲企业或者 I love Asia Success， 我会把这个1年的电子版杂志送给你了。好的，再次的 Thank you so much for Dr. Iskandar and So we like to say goodbye to our friend here and 在座线上的朋友，感谢你继续留守到现在，再次的谢谢你们，谢谢你们的支持 ，Thank you so much， 谢谢你。好 ，Thank you， bye。